Hey guys, back again. I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet, not too long. Just want to show some cards that I picked up, talk about a little bit of the market and PSA in general. Oh man, I have one sub. I have a couple of subs, but I have one that's already been at PSA since I think like the beginning of January. So in like a few weeks, it's gonna be there for 3 whole months, and it's still on step 3, which it's kind of bumming me out. I'm trying to do a lot more shows. I'm sending a lot of cards to PSA. I sent with another 200 cards already there. 2 different orders, and it's just taking a while, man. Kind of getting me a little worried. I've been transitioning more to like raw cards, buying slabs here and there, but buying a bunch of raw cards too. You know, for like people who want binder copies and stuff like that, just stuff for their collection. So I've been picking up those. I had a one-day show over here in Arcadia, the regional show, and then I have actually this weekend I have a 2-day card show over here in Torrance, the LA Card Dude show. We got that, and then from there we have Pasadena, the front row card show in Pasadena. Right after that weekend, I'm gonna go drive out to Phoenix for another front row card show in Phoenix. And then after that weekend, I got the next one will be the front row card show in Seattle, Washington, which is gonna be that one I'm driving to. I was debating flying because when I booked it from the last one, I was checking prices for flights, and it was like $500 just for one person round trip with a carry on and a personal bag. And I'm like, dude, that's expensive. So the last one I vended at, I went by myself. Kind of didn't like it. It was kind of annoying because I wanted to buy and sell at the same time, which is kind of hard to do when you're by yourself. So I was gonna bring my sister because she normally vends with me. But when I was checking the prices, $500 round trip was kind of insane. I was like, it's like $1,000 just for me and her to fly out there. That's not even paying for like the tables and the display cases, hotel, and all that. Like, oh man. So I'm like, you know what? I'm probably gonna just drive over there, bring what I can. Because I normally at the shows I always have sealed products, and a bunch of other stuff. But in general, sealed product has been my hoard has been dwindling down every show. Every show just been going less and less and less. I have the option to buy more Japanese, which I think about it, but I prefer to have English stuff. But right now the market is just so hard to buy anything English sealed products. So I've kind of been just pretty much just been waiting till the next big wave of reprints happen. We did have announcements of reprints coming for like Twilight Masquerade, Surging Sparks, and some other sets. But from what I've been seeing, it's been very little. People are getting like only cases, very few cases, if not just boxes from the distributors. So that's pretty disappointing. I've been stocking up on 151 and stuff like that, but it's just pretty much just one product. So I'm not sure what to do. I'm probably moving forward for smaller shows. I'm probably just gonna have like some packs and Japanese sealed product, and just hold my English sealed products for bigger events, like bigger 2-day events. Probably moving forward until we finally get caught up on prints and products in the English market, because right now it's like basically feast or famine. Basically, if you have anything or you don't, and then if you don't have it, I don't know. I always try to have sealed products, packs, Pokemon merchandises, raw cards, graded cards. I try to have a little bit of everything, but like lately it's just been less and less sealed. But moving forward, that's just what's gonna have to be. For small shows, probably just gonna have like raw cards, graded cards. Even graded cards right now, like PSA is taking forever. I was getting stuff back within a month, maybe 2 months. Now it's like 3 months for my oldest sub, and it's still sub 3. So I'm kind of getting worried now. Probably just gonna have to buy more graded cards, but buying more graded cards kind of gets expensive. But it's like either I buy more graded cards or buy more raw cards. So I'm debating with that stuff. See how it goes and just go from there. Hopefully I get some PSA returns back soon. Like I have the oldest one is like 110 cards. But all that should be mine. About maybe a couple of those cards are my buddies. Probably maybe 10 of those cards. So 100 cards should be at least mine. I have some other cards in a PSA, but they got dropped off at the last PSA drop off event, which was like the beginning March 12th, I believe. So we have that. So we'll see what happens there. But regardless, like, we're gonna just see how it goes. But yeah, PSA got to be like, I thought about sending to Tag, sending to CGC. I just don't feel like it. I'm always done PSA. I don't need to really send the other stuff. I don't even like buying in Tag, BGS, or CGC cards in general. They kind of just sit there, for at least for me. Around my area, people just prefer to have PSA unless you have like those really high expensive cards, and either whichever grading company, doesn't matter, that's the people buying. Those tend to be like the high expensive cards, the top tier stuff. So I don't think about buying that. I like to have stuff within like 20 to 100 to 20 to 100 $200 cards or graded cards, because I feel like that stuff tends to move better more frequently. While I like to have big stuff, but you just have to find the right buyer to buy it. So I don't really like to hold on to those, to be honest. I feel I'm comfortable, nervous. I guess I'm not at that level where I feel like just confident just to hold stuff, even if it goes up or down, regardless. I mean, when it's going up, everybody's enjoying it, but when it goes down, man, oof, that ride could be rough. But alright, let's keep going. I want to be rambling too much. At least ramble while I'm showing cards. But here's some stuff. I just bought. Some random kid came out to me. He was trying to sell some cards. He was selling this. I told him I'll give him $15. So I got a couple of those already, and I offered him $15. He's like, I'll think about it. I'll go walk around, check out other prices. And he came back probably like 30 minutes later. Yeah, I'll take the $15. So I bought that. This was like $145 at 75%. Let me see. We got. I think it was all this. Should be all this, yeah. We got a Suicune V from Crown Zenith, Mr. Mime, Caterpie, Ninetales, Erica's Invitation, all for $151, and a PSA 10 Raikou V. Looking nice. So we got that there. And then, let's see, I think it's up to here. We picked up this, traded in at $52 at 80%. We got the Solrock, Koraidon EX, Roaring Moon EX, the Crabominable, Crowd Launcher, Gyarados, Arcanine V EX, Great Tusk, the Frigibass, which went up a lot. I think it came back down a bit. And we got the Iron Juggler. Just pretty cool looking card. Gives you like the 80s style vibe, kind of like Grand Theft Auto Vice City. That's what it reminds me of, like especially like the neon palm trees right here. Pretty cool. Nice cards. Traded in one Venusaur EX. SIR, probably I think it's gradable, so I'm probably gonna just take the gamble and try to grade it. We'll see. We got a Keldeo. I think that came with that came with the Venusaur. But I think all this. No, this is not a part. This is from another one. This is like a personal shiny Greninja, Radiant Greninja, which is a shiny Pokemon. Alright, I think all this is together. We bought it in at $120 at 75%. We got the Pikachu EX from Surging Sparks. Nice card. We got the Moltres, Zapdos, and Arcanine GX, the Stained Glass promo from Hidden Fate TTB. Beautiful, beautiful card. I'm gonna look this over. I might send this to PSA. I think 10s right now is like around $200. This thing raw is like $50. Crazy how this went up and down. Like when it first came out, it was kind of low, and then it shot up because Hidden Fate was such an in-demand product, and then the ETBs were pretty hard to get. I remember buying one from GameStop and I just held it because that's the only one I had. And then I think these were like around $75 per. And I had a bunch of them and I gave them to my nephews. And then when it jumped up a crazy amount, I said, hey, do you guys still have the cards? Like, yeah, we still have them. I was like, we could probably sell them because they're expensive now. But they just had them like randomly because I used to give them Pokemon cards and they would play with them. But it was already all creased up and stuff. So like, oh, whatever, just keep them. So, but it's crazy how this came back. It risen to the top, came back down. Now it's going right back up. I think like that PSA 10 is like around $200. Might came down a little bit. Maybe went back up. Who knows? We got the Venusaur from Celebration, Garchomp level X, 2 of those from Celebration, and Surfing and Flying Pikachu from level X. I mean, not from level X, from Celebration 2. Then I got this beat up Genesect V alternate art, but it's pretty beat up. He has a crease right here, another crease up there. I think that's all from you can see from the front, the back. You can see it's pretty like the edges, all the whitening. Oof, this car is pretty beat up. But yeah, I told him I got it for like I think like $5-6. I told him I'll pick it up just because I wanted just an alternate art, and I'll just put it into my binder. I do have what Leafeon alternate art from Evolving Skies, the Leafeon V. Beat up. Got it from a kid. I gave him $20 trade value for it. I'm talking about the car was bent in half. It looked like they bid it at one point. But I wanted it. It was a cool card. So I was like, alright, I'll just get it for cheap, keep it in my binder. And same thing with I think it was a Psyduck and Slowpoke alt art from Sunny Moon era. Beat up card too. Got it for pretty cheap. Just having my trade, not my trade binder, but my personal binder. Like shiny Pokemons and stuff like that. We got a shiny level X. I mean, not shiny. Shiny Rayquaza GX from the Hidden Fates. Big old premium collection box that had the Rayquaza statue. Super sick product. Pretty big and bulky though. But yeah, this card was, I think, had damage too. You can see part right here. Right there. But I told him I'll just keep it. Same thing. I'll get it for cheap if I can. Just to get my shiny binder collection. And then one Hisuian Zoroark from Crown Zenith, which is pretty popular set now. It came crashing down when Sam Claus had a big old Sea and Sky collection boxes with Kyogre and Rayquaza, which was a missed opportunity. It should have been Kyogre and Groudon because they were always opposite in the Hoenn region. Having Rayquaza, that was just kind of random, but it was still pretty cool though. Because I do love Rayquaza. But that's pretty much it. Stuff that I've just been picking up here and there. Nothing crazy. I have to start picking up way more stuff, to be honest. Because like at this point with graded cards, normally I don't try to touch graded cards because they're already at its current market and try to get 15% of that. Kind of rough sometimes. I do like picking up raw cards because you can either sell them raw, or if they're good enough condition, you can just grade them and then get that extra added percentage once it hits 10, or if it doesn't. But I want to show some of these cards. My buddy got these. He was in El Salvador, and this, over here in English we had the what was it? I'm blanking out now. The year of the dragon, quote unquote, even though it came out the year of the snake. I think this year 2025, because 2024 was the year of the dragon technically. It came out, I think in Europe. France got it first though, so technically it came out 2024, but we got it in 2025. I think it was like 15 cards in the United States. It was like a couple of holos and the rest are non-holos. But actually, I didn't know this when I told them to buy them. In Salvador, they only have 3 cards. They don't have the whole, I think it was like 15 or 16 cards over here in the States. But over there, it's only 3 cards. And the only holo of the set is Pikachu. As you can see, got a Carga, which is charge, and Pica Puño. So, I mean, maybe the translation wrong, because Pika is like, Pikachu, but like, I would assume this is trying to say electric punch or something like that, because Puño is like punch. But kind of referring like Pika is also like, like that food is spicy, or like it's spicy, but whatever. I'm pretty sure that's the Pica Puña is like Pika Punch, probably, maybe. I'm not sure of the English cards. Maybe it's like the English one also says like Pika Punch. Who knows? But pretty cool. Sadly, none of them are gradable. They kind of got warped while they were being brought to me. Let me see. You could probably see. Maybe I could flatten them out. Probably. I did want to get some Spanish cards graded for my personal collection. I do love having Spanish cards, but they do have like whitening. I think this has the most prominent whitening right here. You probably can't see it. No, probably not. But yeah, so I got that. Let me see the other 2 cards. So like I said, there's only 3 cards, only 1 holo. The rest are non-holos. The next card is Charizard. It would have been sick if it was holo though. I don't know why they didn't make it holo. Like, there's only 3 cards over there. Why all 3 cards weren't holo? It was only the Pikachu. So we got the Charizard. We got Instinto de Combate, Battle Instincts. Hey, my dog Entei is barking. It's probably something else, like an animal outside or a dog walking around. We got that. Let me put this in cardboard. But yeah, none of them are gradable. They're all off-centered. And I think they have some winding and some warpage to them too. We got another Charizard right here. I wish it would have been hollow. Then we have the, I think this might be the third card. Nope, this is another Pikachu. Actually, there's a card behind it. Let's see what's the other card. And the other card is the Rayquaza. Pretty sick. I wish it, like I said, I wish it would have been hollow. Let me see if this probably graded one. No, it's kind of like warped. I don't know if you can see it, like right there in that corner, kind of like bend it. But I'll try to see if I can flat. Oh, but it's a whitening on there too. 1 and hit the 10. Let me see if it's my camera. Yeah, it's like whitening on the tip, so probably not gradable. We got another Pikachu, another few Rayquazas, and I think what is this? Another Charizard? Like this one got all bent. See, this might be a Charizard too. Nope, nah, this one's straight up warped. Look at this Pikachu. Let's see, like that. You can probably see it's pretty warped. Probably got damaged in transit. Oh well. And so it was only, dang, it was only one Charizard. I think it was only one Charizard probably. No, two Charizards. Two Charizards, two Rayquazas, and I think the rest were all Pikachus. But yeah. They also came with toys. Actually, we didn't get toys in our section. I have them in my car somewhere. They actually came with a toy, which I'm not sure if the France or any other country got toys too. But it was still pretty cool just to see them have them. I think it came with. It's pretty expensive. It came out to like $50, I believe. For basically the Happy Meal over there was like $10 each, which actually surprised me because, like, you know, I think it should be cheaper over there, but I guess everything just started getting a lot of inflation over there in Salvador, because I remember I was in Mexico probably maybe 2 years ago. No, last year actually. Last year I went in July, I believe. I think it was pretty much more cheaper. I think the Happy Meal there was like $3, $3 to $4 maybe, all in. And then for these I got probably 10 of these. No, probably like $5 maybe actually over there. $5-6. It was like 50 something, and got 10 Happy Meals. And then they didn't have no option just to have the Happy Meal by itself. So I was like, I told my buddy, I mean, if you want to eat it, like I already ate it already. Like, see if you could see any family out there, just give it to them. Probably, you know, make their day. And he said he ended up finding some people and he gave it to them. They were pretty happy. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all for now. Like I said, I have the LA Car Do show this weekend in Torrance. It's a 2-day show. And then from there, it's like back to back big show, which is the front row Pasadena, front row Phoenix, and front row in Seattle, which is going to be pretty crazy. I'm pretty pumped. I'm not so pumped driving to Seattle. Oh man, I glossed over what I was talking about. Yeah, so the prices were pretty expensive, and then I checked recently, like the tickets to fly out to Seattle is like $200. I'm like, damn man, I'm kind of like, should I go? Me and my sister fly out there. Probably it's like $500 now, like literally half. And gas is probably gonna cost me like $500. But I'm like, I'll drive it this time. Load up my car, see what I can take. Like, because if I rent out 3-4 display cases, that's another like $200. So I'm like, we'll see. I'm gonna drive it out this time, see how I feel. I'm actually gonna go pick up the old car shop on the way over there, because he lives out in the Northern California. So on the way over there, I'm gonna pick him up. He's gonna help us drive. We're gonna head up to Seattle and see how that show goes. I heard that the Portland one was extremely packed, and it was extremely kind of like slow because everyone was kind of like, they were, you know, I'm pretty sure they were at capacity, and they were limiting the people that could be inside at the same time, so they had to wait for people to come out so they can let more people come back inside. So that kind of sucks, but I get it. I mean, when the show is that big and there's too much people coming, you kind of got to limit it. Or not, you got to be like chorizo in there, and you probably get fire marshals or something like that. But hopefully this next Seattle show, hopefully the Pasadena and the Phoenix one are just really good shows. Really trying to put more effort into these shows, doing more shows as possible, doing more local shows. I pretty much have a show every weekend, pretty much. Probably like one weekend. I think for Easter, I'm gonna take that weekend off. I'm gonna go with my family. We'll probably drive to, like, you know, go up California a little bit, probably check out some missions and stuff like that. But sorry for the rambling. The video's close to like 20 minutes long. But yeah, that's all for now. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got cards stuck at PSA. If you're grading cards and you got them stuck at PSA, just sitting there. Because on top of that, you got people talking about people getting wrecked. I got wrecked on my last PSA sub. So I'm hoping I don't get wrecked. Shout out to Echo Base Collectibles. He's always on the Discord shouting that he's getting wrecked. And you got Dan over there talking about, no, the PSA is grading more 10s than ever before. And you're just grade 10s. You're grading better cards. And it's funny. I'm in there messing around, talking smack, saying that Dan needs to, you know, to apologize to Dan for making a video calling his PSAs participation trophies. But yeah, sorry for all the rant, sorry for all that long talking, but that's all for now. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're gonna be at any of these shows, either in the LA Cardu this weekend in Torrance or any of the front row car shows, the next 2 car shows that's happening up. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.